All right, ladies and gentlemen, let us get everybody on your feet. A roaring Sydney welcome to Mr. Robert Kiyosaki.
I have been coming to Australia since 1976, and I feel more at home here than I do at home. And I really want to thank the Aussies and the people for making me feel welcome here. You're the greatest people on earth, so thank you very much. I came out of here in 1976 to play rugby union, and I'm out here again because the World Cup's on. And the Wallabies disappointed the other night, but there's still a chance, you know.
Better get to them.
But anyway, I came out here in 1976 to play rugby, and it was hard because I had to get away from my boss. You know, I was working at Xerox at the time, and I was a sales trainee working at Xerox, and I went to my boss and I said, you know, can I go to Australia and New Zealand to play rugby? And he says, if you do, you'll lose your job. And I said, then it's worth it. And the most amazing thing was my boss, he also played rugby with me. His name was Gene McGarrity. He says, I'm going to go with you. And so in 1976, what he said to me, he's a great guy, he says, we won't remember 2 weeks of work, but we'll always remember this trip. You know, so we came out here and first went to Hamilton, New Zealand, and got our asses kicked. And in Hamilton, I found out that the Kiwi women knew more about rugby than we did.
Right on.
And then went down to Wellington. Got our asses kicked there too, you know. And then we came across here and they put us up at the Bondi Lifesavers Club. And I lost about 100 pounds because all we did was drink beer and eat meat pies, you know, from the Flying Pie Man down on Bondi Beach. It was the best diet I'd ever been on. And so it was my introduction to Australia. What a kind, great people and all this. But then I got to hate you because they sent us up to Newcastle to play rugby. Yeah. I still haven't forgiven you guys, you know. We were old guys. You know, I was already about 33 years old, and I had only been playing rugby a few years because Americans don't play rugby. So we go up to Newcastle. You know what those bastards did? They put up their juniors. Guys, 16, 17, 18 against old guys. There was one time, this guy went past me so fast, I thought I had stopped running. It was the most humiliating game of my life. He just scored uncontrollably. But anyway, after a couple of two-wees and all that, everything was forgiven and all that. So anyway, it was 1976, and also we came out here to work. My wife and I have been coming to Australia since 1986, and I really got my start here. My wife got her start here. It was guys like Ray Martin and Bert Newton, and those guys had me on the program. So I owe a lot to Australia and the people, so I thank you all very much. A big hand. So I have a quick hand. How many people have already read Rich Dad Poor Dad? Thank you.